Hi guys, welcome to Deep Dive with Claret. This is our first ever video and I'm really excited to begin this journey with you guys. On this channel we are going to be talking about life and looking at life through the lens and stories of other people. Let's get into the video. Today's topic is going to be on gold diggers. I'm liking it already. Our first story comes from the subreddit Am I the Asshole? And I think the poster's account got deleted. Am I the asshole for calling my girlfriend a gold digger? Throwaway account because my girlfriend has read it. I, female 23, just got into an argument with my girlfriend, female 20, of 1.5 years. My family and I were going on a trip to Canada over Christmas to go skiing. After missing a New Year's with her last year, I promised that I would be here this year to spend it with her. So when I told her my family decided to go on this trip, she asked if she could come too. I told her I was pretty sure my parents would say no, so there was no point in asking. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. Flash forward to a week before the trip. She asked if I had asked if she could come. This caught me off guard because she doesn't normally push stuff like this. I told her that, like I said, there was no point in asking, and it felt kind of like she was taking advantage of my parents' kindness. Okay. She said it felt like it was a slap in the face and said that I was being ridiculous because she had refused my parents' financial help in the past and that it doesn't matter where they were going. She just wanted to spend the holiday with me. It really felt like she was trying to get a free vacation out of me and my family. So I may have been a little harsh about it, but I still think I was right. She said I was an asshole for calling her a gold digger, but I still think she was taking advantage of my parents. Am I the asshole? Yes. Yes, you're an asshole. You are the asshole, sorry. In my opinion, OP is too hung up on the fact that her girlfriend is trying to take advantage of her parents because did her parents say no? Her parents she hasn't even asked her parents yet. So why is she so adamant on protecting her parents' money? Maybe maybe I'm assuming too much, but let's get into the comments. Colorectal surgeon says you're the asshole. It's not unreasonable for someone to want to spend the holidays with their partner. You're the one making it about money. Also, you didn't even bother to ask. Your parents could have paid and had her do a payment plan like my parents have done for partners, or you even could have paid and let her pay you back. Exactly, that's what I was thinking too. But instead, you went straight into insulting her character. Also, did you even consider what she'd be doing if she wasn't with you? Is her family far away? Does she have friends and plans, or would she be alone for the holiday? Even if she had an amazing backup plan, you are a giant asshole for breaking your promise and blaming her. Yes, because let's think about it. OP said she had promised the girlfriend that they would spend it together, spend the holidays together. So why is she going back on her words now and insisting? Okay, I feel like OP just wants to um go on the trip with her parents alone, or like she's so adamant on protecting her parents' money when the girlfriend even said she rejected financial help from OP's parents before. Like, why is she acting like the girlfriend has taken advantage of her parents before? Okay, more comments. If you are not, that relationship is over. And if you are, that relationship is over. More comments. If she was a gold digger, she wouldn't be dating someone whose parents have to pay for their vacation. You're the asshole. Oh, that's what I was thinking too, because oh, she's a gold digger, blah blah blah. Then what? she wouldn't be dating you if she was a gold digger. Sorry, because you're still dependent on your parents. Okay. So Angelique said, "You're the asshole. Why is it always people with no money that are paranoid about their partner being a gold digger? If she was a gold digger, she sure as she wouldn't be with you." Oh my god. Oh my god. That was Optic Navi said, "You're the asshole. If you don't like spending time with your girlfriend, then you should break up with her." Exactly. Because at this point, it's sounding like OP is backing her partner into a corner. Like, oh, okay, I promised you we would go on this trip together. But now my parents want to go on a trip with me, and I want to go with them. Also, in the girlfriend's point of view, they are not going to spend the holiday together, so she wants to go with her so that they will still get to spend the holiday together. And now OP is saying, "No, you can't go with us because you want to take advantage." No. If I was the girlfriend, this would actually be a very big red flag, and I would consider ending it. I know we throw out the whole end it card too easily, but this is a very big red flag because that means you had that conception about her in your mind all this while. Okay, let's move on to our next story. Our next story is from the Am I the Asshole subreddit, and the title is, "Am I the asshole for telling my dad's girlfriend that she's a gold digger?" Okay. My dad is pretty rich and is retired at 50. He was dating this woman, Laura, for a couple of years, and it worried me that she was just after his money. What made you think that? She's 35. My dad said he'd never marry or have any more kids besides me, 24 male, because he wants to leave everything to me. Okay, that's why. Last year, dad texted me and said he had some good news about him and Laura. I thought they were going to get married, and I was going to tell him to get a prenuptial to make sure our family money stays in the family. Hmm. No, he and Laura were going to have a baby. I told my dad he was gross for having a kid at 50. Eh? And now he's on the hook financially. He said he was thrilled to become a dad again. I told Laura she was disgusting for tricking my sorry. I told Laura she was disgusting for tricking my dad into becoming a dad, and she's not getting any of his money when he dies. My dad has like 5 million in life insurance policies. No wonder. No wonder. She said she was insulted by what I said, and I said I call out gold diggers when I see them. My dear, you're actually the gold digger. Oh. Ha! Of course, ever since my brother was born, she keeps asking him to change his will. I told my dad she should get a job and not to try to live off him. Hmm. I don't understand though. Like, okay, so has she ever done anything that made you think like she's a, I feel like it's just OP's greed. Yes, OP is the asshole actually. Like it's just OP's greed that is making him do all this because she never did anything to insinuate that she was after his money, and and you're saying she should get a job. Okay, are you saying she should be the only person in charge of the financial aspects of that kid when they created the kid together? You're not even happy to get a brother or a sister. Wow. The OP posted an edit. Actually, I do work. I work for my dad by running errands and helping around the house. Believe it or not, I work harder than my friends' parents. Which friends? Okay, he didn't mention any friends before. Let's move on to the comments. One comment said, "You're the asshole to make sure our family money stays in the family. It's not our money, it's his money. Not even going to bother with the obvious, and that is that your sibling, the baby, is family, as is his mother. If you are calling out gold digger, sorry, if you're calling out gold diggers, did you first look in the mirror? That's exactly what you sound like. That is what I said. Because this OP is the gold digger in this situation because he sounds so greedy, coveting his father's money. Sure, you can expect an inheritance or something like that if it was promised to you, but not so much that you will not like hang your life on that particular thing. That's too much. Someone replied to that comment and said, "You're the asshole. Your brother is family and your father is 50. He might live for another 50 years and you'll be 74. I hope you have other plans for your life besides waiting for your dad to die." Oh my god, this comment just said everything. More relevant comments. Another comment said, "You're the asshole. Gold diggers are people who are only focused on wealth. The only concern you have is whether you'll be the sole inheritor of your father's money. I too can identify a gold digger. Yes, we can. And yeah, my dear, you need to look in the mirror. You are the actual gold digger in this situation, OP." The irony of everything. I feel like one thing about life is the things that people are obsessed about and focus on the most. Like, yes, I identify gold diggers, blah blah blah. They are actually mirroring, like they are actually kind of just focus on what people focus on, and you see that they'll tell you who they are. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. The last comment I'll read said, "You're the asshole. Honestly, this all sounds like it has far more to do with you being jealous your dad won't be leaving everything to you as he had previously said than anything else. Your dad is only 50. He hopefully won't be going anywhere anytime soon. And none of this makes Laura sound like a gold digger. Literally none of it." That's what I said. "It isn't your place to tell someone else a prenuptial agreement should be written. That's between your dad and Laura, and whether you like it or not, she is family. It sounds like your dad was already on the hook financially to you. All of this screams that you want his money. He and Laura are happy about having a child. Laura clearly didn't trick your dad. If you call gold diggers as you see them, how do you think your entire post makes you look? Your accusations are honestly disgusting, and I wouldn't be surprised if both your dad and Laura begin drawing boundaries and distancing themselves from you." Exactly. So the conclusion of this post is, OP, you're the asshole and you need to go and do some serious self-reflection because you're basically just mirroring. And also work for your money. Work for your money. Yeah, you can expect your dad's money on the side. Yes. On the side, that's what it should be, not that you are just there like balancing and waiting. So at the end of every video there's going to be a story called refreshment, which is basically a story that would end happily or something cute to clear all the negative feelings from the heavy stories. Our refreshment story for today is going to be from Ask Reddit. What's the most wholesome thing a stranger has done for you? I'll read just one wholesome story. My daughters and I were living in a homeless shelter after leaving my abusive ex. The shelter rules were that we couldn't be in the building between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. So every day I'd strap the kids in the stroller the shelter had given me and we'd either walk to the library, the park, or Walmart. Each of the three was at least a mile away. One day it was raining pretty hard and I really didn't want to walk that far in the rain, so I went to a diner that was close by. I had about $100 to my name and I really didn't want to be spending it in a restaurant, but I also really didn't want to be outside in the pouring rain with my kids. I found a cheap $8 meal on the menu and ordered it and took my sweet time slowly dividing it out and feeding it to my kids while watching the window to see if the rain would let up soon. Partway through, a woman who had just finished her meal came and said she had some towels in her car and asked if I'd accept them. I said yes, and she went out to her car after paying for her food. She ended up getting in her car and driving away, and I just thought, okay, I guess she didn't have them in her car after all. Well, she came back about 10 minutes later and handed me two brand new towels. I wrapped each kid up in one and thanked her. Aww. Then, not long after, another stranger, a man this time, came over and without a word put a $10 bill on my table before he went to the counter to pay for his own meal and left. I don't know if either of them had figured out we were homeless or if they just could tell something was wrong. But those two acts of kindness meant so much to me and made such a huge difference in terms of my being able to feel like things would be okay. Oh, that is so beautiful. I really love when human like I love when humans like I just love kindness from humans. It just gives me hope, especially with the way the world is these days. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of today's video, and I would actually like to know what you guys thought of all the stories and also of my video because this is my first video and my first time ever posting on YouTube. So, if you have any suggestions, I just want to know what you think. Thank you for watching, and please like the video if you actually liked the video, and subscribe. It's free. Thank you. You can click the notification icon if you want to know when I upload. Bye.